Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas likely paying close attention to those case numbers.
Kevin, as you know, his current order of safety restrictions is set to expire this weekend. Now, the order currently does not put a ban on gathering in public. What it does do, though, you are required to wear a mask in public places, and restaurants must require social distancing with staff and seats. But now with the rising case numbers, some are concerned stricter regulations could be on the way.
41 Action's reporter Nick Starling explains.
COVID-19 has taken a bite out of the restaurant industry. Some have closed, others barely getting by as they fear more restrictions could be the final straw. The atmosphere at Tower Tavern isn't what it used to be.
You know, we're a family. You know, everybody knows each other. And so when you change the rules, you have the spacing and all that stuff and limiting what you can and can't do, you kind of lose the appeal of it.
COVID-19 restrictions such as social distancing and limited capacity serves up a bad recipe for restaurants like Tower Tavern.
We've seen a pretty decent decline in business for sure.
In late July, Dr. Deborah Burks recommended putting a 25% capacity limit on indoor dining and ending alcohol consumption at 10 o'clock.
If those two things happen, I mean, that'll be pretty crippling for bars and restaurants.
The mayor's office wouldn't say whether or not those kinds of restrictions would take place, but the local restaurant association says they shouldn't take the blame.
Restaurants have been kind of called out as the problem, but I haven't seen any really hard data that goes back and shows that, you know, any hot spots, any outbreaks have really been tied back to a restaurant. It's data that other city leaders say they should follow to figure out how to best contain the virus.
I will continue to work with the mayor and suggest that we keep everything on the table. I hate to think that we would have to go into further lockdown like what we saw earlier this year, but we have to be realistic about what this is really looking like.
A harsh reality, hoping this is a tab they can afford.
It's scary times.
Reporting in Kansas City, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.